and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are, of course, playing Kerbal Space Program DMP Multiplayer Science mode, and any other words I can tack onto this sentence to make it even longer and running out of breath now. Hey, Lewis Gaming, how you doing out there? We've got Carl joining us in the server. I have a plan today. My plan is to get on with a little bit of anti-gravity racing, but to do that I need to get all the way down here. Let me just click that to unlock these anti-gravity things. Kerbal Foundries is now a thing, if you were wondering. If I can get this going pretty well here, then I can do some races with other people on there. But the thing I need first is to get this mobile processing lab, which you can see I'm a massive 8 points away from getting, which means I don't know, I'm just going to go for a walk with a Kerbal or something silly like that. At which point I'll be going to Minimus to actually grind up some real points, because I need 800 to get to the anti-gravity pads. Those are the words that I'm looking for there. What am I going to launch? I don't know. Let's see if something is loaded in here. If there is, then great. I'm probably going to launch one of these in the direction of the pole. I may have just literally tried this and missed the pole by I don't know, about a third of the planet. My minimal probes can help you. Thank you very much. I will definitely make use of those, Carl. Thank you. Okay, so what's the one that we've got here? Is there an auto save? Let's load this up. I don't need that. That was definitely throwing me off of balance when we were out and about. I think this shall do for a quick polar let's do it like that. Science. There we go. Brilliant. Awesome. I'm going to launch from the Woomerang launch site. Will it give it to me? That's what I want to know. It'll be the first time I've actually used this, so we will see what goes down. It'll be very interesting. Very interesting. I'm hoping that it should work out A-OK. Literally never even used it in my single player, so we'll see what happens with this. See what happens. Are we going to get a nice launch, or are we just going to sit in the loading screen forever? Who knows which one's actually going to go down here. Now, I did launch this quite fine a second ago. I then left and came back just to make sure everything was going to be A-OK. It looks like a loading screen of death. Is it like, yeah, I don't know how to deal with you launching into a new place. Is this what you're actually going to tell me here? I think it might be. I've got the spinny cursor of death. Ooh. Things have moved. Alright, cool. Awesome. This is a terrible looking launch site. This literally just is like some random scrap pieces. Also, frame rate is suddenly an issue here. What is that? That bouncing? Okay, that's cool. Why is my frame rate just tanked? Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Let's just get out of here, shall we? Let's just get out and move on. Can you join? Yes, of course you can, Lewis. If you know how to fire up DMP, install Kerbal Foundries, and then grab the IP address, which I'll give to you as soon as this launch is done, then you are more than welcome to come and join. In fact, I highly encourage you to do so. Am I launching northwards? What is up with this frame rate? I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure. Okay, let's just go with the prograde for now. This could end up setting up quite a wibble wobble, but I will make do with it. Okay, that's good. Let's throttle back a little bit. I don't think we need to be punching through the atmosphere quite the same. So will the mods stay? I mean, the Kerbal Foundries might do. It's a nice easy one that's like easy to install on CCAN. So yeah, probably. It's all about how easy things are for people to install and follow along. I like to keep it as stock as possible. Like at the moment, I don't even have a requirement for the new parts, though I might have to go through and see if I can add those at some point. The Making History expansion. I'm allowed to use them because I've blacklisted everything, not whitelisted it, so that we can use whatever, pretty much, so people can get their beautification on the go, because I hear people like that. Also, all the non-part mods should work wonderful for you. Things like Science X and stuff like that. Things that have an interface but don't take parts on the rocket, if you will. Is this going to do what I want it to do? I hope so. Let's just kind of even out here and fly upwards. Right, let's try and find that server address, shall we? Server blend down to here. Is this the right one? Yep. want to keep an eye on this as well. Look at those effects. Nice. Looking good though. Looking good. We're going to fly like a dart over towards the pole. Hopefully we can keep low enough that we're not really having... Oh, actually, that might be a little bit too low. I don't know. We'll see it. We'll see how it plays out. As long as this clears over this way, then we'll be fine. Let's get closer down to prograde again. That is quite the particle system. I don't think it looks anywhere near as good as the old ones used to. The old ones really had a good look to them. They're like proper shot coned rather than this. I don't know how we're supposed to explain that. What's going down there? Okay, let's see what's going on with my trajectory. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to let this just come over to the other side of the water there and press X to stop everything. Alright, we should just be flying ballistically for a little while now. That will be fine for me. Let's get the surface prograde being followed so that we can punch through the air, because I believe the air follows the surface. Okay, there is my IP and port. I'm not going to make making history required. That's the thing. Hey TSG, how you doing out there, buddy? Are you coming to join in? Carl found out that his school found out that he's not terrible at English. It's awesome. I mean, we communicate quite well every time we see each other, so that's all good. That's all good. I would give you at least a solid B+. At no point have I been like, I don't understand what you're saying. Or if so, it's been my failure of understanding. Alright, we're only topping out at 63 kilometers there. That should work out pretty well for us. I'm not sure at what point do I want to start slowing down. I have noticed that I've not put landing legs on this, so that's going to be interesting. I think I'd like to clear those mountains. No, I have work to do, so I'm only going to have this in the background. Well, thank you very much for joining us anyway, TSG. I know sometimes when you have work to do, it's much better to put some random, inane, pointless stuff, you know, on in the background. But... Alright, let's see if we can stop here on the pole somewhere. It would be nice if we could. I'm going to burn out this tank just to slow us down. That should bring us into... Oh, that vertical speed is really starting to kick up. Okay, that's going to be enough stoppage for me. Yeah, we're definitely stopping somewhere on the ice cap. Now I'm going to use this next stage to try and stop me almost suicide burn style. I don't even want to start going on about a suicide bone is. Okay, now that we're... Oh, there we go. Now that we're starting to get some heating effects, I'll use the flame every now and then. I should probably slow myself down. Okay, the flame, as I call it, has stopped us enough. I'm not sure if it's going to go particularly well for me. If we could just kind of go normal or anti-normal or something like that, just really start to bring down the angle of attack, or raise it? No, bring down the angle of attack so that I may slow myself down enough. Okay, deploy when risky, do it, bam. Is that enough of a slowdown? Yeah, okay, cool. Now, as always, because it's just shining brilliant whiteness everywhere, I have no idea how far away from the floor we are. So what work are you doing, TSG? What's more important than flying spaceships around in a virtual world? Or what could you possibly have? Alright, let's have a look. We got the moon looking quite spectacular over there. Man, these landings, always the worst, always the worst. Now, I did actually bring some extra science so we could see if we can get some of these on the way down. Flying over the ice shelf, that's good. That's the sort of science we're looking for. Does this one also have a... No, okay. Flying at Kerbin, so no atmospheric pressure there. The mystery goo is also generic. Okay, that's a little bit of a shame. A little bit of a shame. Let's actually reset that. You're right as well. How far away from the floor are we? Let's use this view here. Hello, radar altitude. It's literally the most important thing on the cockpit. It's just like, yep, how far down am I? Oh, I'm at least 500 meters away. This is going to take a while, so let's try and do it a little bit faster, shall we? Got 56 out of 60 points on the exam. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It's top marks there. Okay, so we're coming down for a nice gentle landing. Should be beautiful. We are 200 meters away from the floor right now. Coming down a little bit faster. Going to hit 100 meters around about this point here. Let's come outside to watch that. I'm doing a 14-page work on the Winter War and the Operation Barbarossa. Sorry, it was only Barbarossa, but I wanted to add the Winter War, my favorite war. Okay, cool. So you're giving yourself extra work. I'm not sure about that, dude. Observe the Mystery Bay. That's a little bit of science right there. That's what I want. Let's observe the mystery goo. Got that. Cool. I will take a log pressure data. Yes, we'll override that one because that was an empty one. And then finally, to finish up my suite of instruments, got myself the thermometer as well. Let's do a recover. I seem to have trouble recovering. That's a problem. Okay, let's go to the... Oh, Space Center's not a thing either. Let's go to the tracking station. We can do some stuff from the tracking station, right? We can get rid of the ship, or recover it, as is probably a better way of wording this. Any second now. Alright, cool. So now we've got to try and find it. It's going to be somewhere in this. Quick polar science. There we go. Recover. Bam. Thanks. Yeah, 165. Almost exactly on the nose what we need there. Alright, let's come out. Let's find ourselves the science lab. And we're going to build ourselves a nice, friendly, Minmus-style science lab. No, I need to make it into 14 pages at least, so I'm going to make it, say, 4 or 5 about the Winter War and 10... Okay, yeah, alright. I know they might mark you down on that, buddy. They're like, no, we asked you to speak about this specific thing, and then you went and talked about others. I've had that before. Welcome to the loading screen of doom. It's where we go when we want to do some things. That was terrible. Alright, here we go. Here's quick polar science. Everything about this is wrong. Let's just scrap and start again. I am going to want something like, well, we need to spend the points. Yeah. I think you in the UK have similar difficulty of 3rd grade tests, not 8th grade ones. Maybe, but you know, that's our language. We grow up speaking it, right? We expect people to be good, like, immediately. I didn't want to be here. I want to be here. I want to be here. I want to buy my science lab. Ka-chang! That's what it's all about. Okay, now we're going to build a science mission. Where are we going? People's favourite destination. Your favourite destination? You don't have all this time. You still don't know any places in Kerbal.
No, some. I don't have a favourite.
You don't have a favourite. We could go to Minmus. We go to the moon. They're nice and simple and quick. We go to Juno or Eve. They're a bit hard. I'm not taking them to Eve. Eve is the hardest target. Much like Venus is in real life. It's just not going to be a thing. Not so much target, but somewhere to return from. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's click some stuff. We're going to click this button and this button. We're going to get a mobile science processing lab here. Now we need to think about how we're going to make it travel around. I'm thinking that we have like one of these up here. Look, it's almost like they are designed to fit together. Now we want some sort of propulsive system at the bottom. Child, Google Gaga, father, you disappoint me. We have this thing where every year we need to make work on whatever you want that would be formatable for work, and then make a presentation about it. Okay, yeah, that's smart actually. That like breeds all sorts of like good new ideas to get used. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we're going to Minmus today. People happy with the Minmus idea? If you're not, speak now, and we'll pick a harder target. If you are, say yay. If you don't reply at all, I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and get sulky. I'm not going to get sulky. What are we going to do? I mean, those fuel tanks are the wrong size here. We could do a couple of these and just have these jettison off. I'm worried about the Delta V. Go to Minmus and get... Oh, missed all that. Go to Minmus and get science out of my probe. You have to bring a scientist to refresh my experiments. To be fair, this is going to have a full science suite upon it. This should, hopefully, have enough fuel to do a few stops. if I do this right. Let's have a look. Take this from Kerbin to Minmus. You see our to weight ratio is like 40, so we can pile this up with all sorts of stuff to make it more efficient for its job. I'm and ahhing about whether we want to put more fuel on, because I feel like we're doing alright already with fuel. Let's have a look. What is 113 delts? Sorry, 1,300 delts. It's alright, but it's not amazing. We could do amazing. We could do amazing by getting rid of that and then going for some bigger fuel tanks, right? We like bigger fuel tanks. Who does not like bigger fuel tanks? Like, we could go for the 1.8s, but then nobody who's not using the Making History expansion would be able to see it. Though, look at that. That is perfect. I don't know if it depends on what grade you do. Last year I made one about the space race, and the year before was NASCAR. Wow, dude, yeah. That's a variety of choices there. I like that. I like that a lot. Science, the junior science bay up top here. Also a small coupling bay. No, payload bay. That's the word I'm looking for. Small payload bay, if you could. Thanks. Reset turn packet with science, of course. I mean, what else are we going to do here? Also put a big parachute on top, because this is coming home. We're definitely going to bring this home. It's going to be full of taste. Well, are we going to bring it home, or are we going to make some way of attaching another mine? No, we're bringing it home. I was going to be like, we could make this like exponentially more difficult. Nah, I think we're all right. Let's go for that one and up there like that. I suppose I could have just stolen this off of that science probe thing that we just sent to the pole, but I'm going to do it like this instead. Can we fit all of these in here? Yeah, I think so. Apparently, I'm good at. Oh, you're good at chemistry. I mean, chemistry's all right. It's about counting electrons and knowing which charge is which. I enjoyed chemistry. I did chemistry, physics. I did do chemistry and physics, but I did them at A levels, is what I was trying to say there. Didn't finish though. But that's a secret between you and me. Okay, we got to get the fuel running from the outside to the inside. I mean, we could just go enable crossfeed. Bam. So that's not doing as much. Aha. There we go. That's the problem. Suddenly, 5,000 delts. Much better. Much, much better. Let's close this up. Let's think about how this is going to land. Now, I've discovered recently that landing legs are just terrible. Like, you're much better off building yourself I don't know, some sort of cradle made out of structural parts. But we'll try landing gear. After all that, we'll try landing gear. I need to have enough power on there to do what I want to do. Where are we going to put it? We're going to put these up here. No, I feel like... Oh, Carl left the server. Sad times. Sad times. Let's put these down here like this. Turn it sideways. Does this work? Maybe, maybe. Do I want to cover up the windows? There's a question. Do I care? Do I care? Let's pull that down like that. Okay, that works for me. And they're like sunshades, right, to stop it going through. Hey, Landstrider, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having some good times. I'm having pretty good times. Pretty good times. Just quickly going to go snatch some science from Minmus. Though I suppose I have spent a little bit too long looking at this top stage now. Let's put the next bit on. 2.5 decoupler. And then move it all up to the top here. So, Landstrider, I've been working on my first episode of Atom Smasher today. I thought you'd probably be overjoyed to hear that. I hope you are, anyway. A little disappointing, if not. What do we want to use to lift this? We're going to use a mainsail, of course. Just record an aircraft carrier raid in an Atom Smasher. Alright, awesome. Nice, nice. Let's go this way, and then pump some big fuel tanks on the side again. Do we want to go for the 1.8s, or do we just go with some more of these? I think I'm just going to put some more of these around the bottom. What is my to weight ratio on Kerbin now? This is what we need to know. Let's close that down. 1.84, that's pretty good. Now, is this burning at the right rate? No, we're going to pull that down there. Does that help? I think that's dropped me down. Pop that there. We have Team Slovakia and the Czech Republic and probably the Poles endings of the compounds. Okay. Not quite sure what you're getting at there, but cool. Okay, that's better. That's much better. That's the type of look, type of lift that we are looking for. I mean, I've probably already got enough to go to minimus just like this, but if we just plug a few solids around the outside here, we can make sure, right? Let's go for thuds. Are they about the right sort of size? They are about the right sort of size, yeah. Let's put these on this side, like, sure. Put it down, put it in. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Now I know what you're trying to say, TSG. Those things. So that all fires. Can we move this down this way? And now, just like this. And if we get this right, we should have nice, safe decouplings. Okay, something like that. All fired again. Okay, all right. That looks like it is what it needs to be. Minimus Science. Yep, I got this right. Minimus Science. We'll just call it Minimus Science. Let's go. Who are we going to take with us? Of course, we're going to take a full complement of crew. I mean, why would we not? Where have all the people gone already? Wow, I literally just filled this up when we got here. All right. Well, I suppose that's a thing. 15 assigned. Where are all these people? These guys are around Juna. I have no idea where the Akula is. We've got some people just out on EVA. Look at that. That's crazy. Bob is in Bob's Chariot of Juna. Okay. Wherever that is. I'm guessing Juna. That would make sense. Just where is everybody? Where did everybody go? I literally pulled in a fresh 12 at the beginning of the stream. Alright, who are we going to take? We're going to have 2 pilots up front. That's got to be a must. And then we'll just pack the rest with 2 scientists and an engineer. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Let's save and launch. Go, go, go! I'm not sure why you're sharing that, but I will allow this for now. Well, what is it, Carl? What's the link to? Explanations with links, always appreciated, you know. Are we flying anywhere? Are we going anywhere? I predict that there is something on the launch pad that is going to make me explode. It's going to be a must, right? Oh, there goes my tea. Seriously, what's going on here? We had this before already, just a little while ago. Oh, this is not where I want to be. I'm on the wrong launch pad. Let's try this again. Let's recover this. Also, I'm going to get rid of those top tanks. Thinking about it, we just need to make sure we got like proper size stuff on. No bad music. We might play some bad music later. I think everybody thinks everybody's music is terrible. Oh no! I will never just play a random link on stream. That's not going to happen. I didn't realise you meant that for me. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's get rid of those. They're just a waste. They are just a waste. More importantly, it means other people can't see what's going on. Let's try these ones. Put them here like this. I'm going to spread them out. Hey, can you? Spread them out and around. And then with the power of the editor, turn it upwards. Give it a little wiggle, maybe, just to make sure it looks a little bit better than it does right now. Local, not that we're going to make this ever look amazing. Not with bits sticking out like this. That's just not going to be the way that it works. Now, which one do we reckon is going to look the best used? Oh, I suppose we could put some fairings on here. They're the wrong size. What about these? These are the right size. just to help like make that a thing, right? That looks a little bit better. Right, how do I decouple? Trusting stageal nodes. Can I not take it? Fairing stage, not stage. There we go. All right, awesome. That's much better. That's much better. Too tired to care. That's nice, man. That's nice. All right, these go. Yeah, still the same server. We've got Kerbal Foundries on here right at the moment, so that we can do anti-grav racing when I finally get myself some appropriate levels of science. Let's go back to the right launch pad and go. Did I put an antenna on? I don't think I did. Oh, wait. I'm waiting. What are we waiting? To be honest, I've got nothing to do other than wait right now. This is a thing. I have to cut some trees. Wow, okay, buddy. Okay, we've got full crew. Am I able to, like, let's do something like crew report. Transmit. No incomms range. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem right there. Hey Zed, how's it doing, buddy? How's it doing? I am going to open a window. It's getting hot in here. Sorry about that. We appear to be going through a series of very long loading screens. If anybody has any anecdotes or stories to tell at this point, now's the time. I suppose technically I'm supposed to be the one doing that, but all the ones I've got are really embarrassing, so I'm not sure if I want to tell any of those. Thought you destroyed my rocket. Wow. I forgot to put aerials on. Always the best way of going through stuff. Okay, here we go. The one thing I always forget. Let's put the fold-out ones in. I suppose they're... No, that's not the right one. This one. Like this? Yeah. That is the way to do it. One thing I am worried about is this parachute trying to support the entirety of this when it comes back. So let's also put some extra parachutes on. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. We'll put 2 here and then swap 2 to the other side. That should work out pretty well for him, right? Yeah, pretty well. Pretty well. How's my day? It's been fairly chill, actually. I've been sat around doing a bunch of editing. I had some friends turn up and interrupt that because, you know, that's my life. Yeah, I haven't done any actual recording today, which means that theoretically I should be bubbly and full of chat right now. But I think I've just been like on the lowdown all day, and I'm just like, how do words work? What is the thing? It's a little frustrating how long this takes to load. They could be doing with being a lot shorter. That could be doing with being a lot shorter. Alright, here we go. Minmus 3, 2, 1, fire! Really, the mainsail is not enough to launch this. Are you kidding me? Have I put a skipper on by accident? No, it is a mainsail. Okay, well that's fine. Let's keep an eye on this. I mean, that is why I put the solid boosters down, but I just don't think we're going. Right now, we are trying to collect enough science, which should be done in this single trick, to get some anti-gravity pads so we can work on some anti-gravity racers, because that's what we do in science mode, right? I mean, why would we not? After that, I don't know, we'll see. Lewis has left the server. Oh no, that's unfortunate. What's it saying, Lewis? What's it saying? Look at, someone's dropping stuff on me. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Well, there we go. Got told to look up. There are many things falling down upon me. Many things. I should be alright though, hopefully. I can see many ways of this going wrong, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's start pointing to our prograde and get this. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Let's just kind of look like this. Hopefully, the fact that you're doing site, please be good. Yeah, okay. The fact that you're... Oh, how did that all blow up afterward? That looked fine. That looked fine. All right, abort. What got me? What got me? Need mods. What mod? It should have told you. And it should only have been Kerbal Foundries. I recommend CCAN for that, because CCAN is just a nice, easy auto thing. But Kerbal Foundries, if you go and check, let me get an address for you. Foundries. I remember I had to go to a couple of places to end up finding the right thing. Okay, let's cut and paste. Ba-bang! That one. That mod. That's the one you need. Okay, so we're going to save these guys. I should imagine we're going to... Ooh, hey, something happened there. That is not my craft. Minimal lander debris. Okay. Did you full on try and hit me? Yeah, just to go and do some random stuff, Zed. I thought as it was Tuesday, we'll go do some random stuff instead. Oh, it turns out this decoupler was in the wrong place anyway. Let's get rid of that. Bam. Gone. Right, well, I suppose, technically, this is a test of the recovery system. We're going to find out today whether there's enough parachute here or not. I'm looking at the way that I'm plummeting through the ground towards the ground, being like, I don't think this is going to work. Come on, parachute. Oh, I think it might be all right. Actually, I think it might be all right. Lewis has left the server. So, dude, when you're doing that, it should tell you on the screen what you're missing. Tell me what you're missing. Let's be honest, it looks like it's stupidly hard, but I'm nearly there. I've nearly got it. I've nearly got it, Ted. Right, is 12 meters per second too hard to hit the surface and keep all this stuff? Module manager.dll. Wow, you should have module manager. You should have got module manager with Kerbal Foundries. Okay, so I can't recover from the North Pole, but I can do it from the shores. So, Module Manager. If you literally just search KSP Module Manager, you'll find it right at the top. It's, are we on 3 point something, or are we still on 2 point something? You should be able to find it really, really easily. Like, really easily. I got 5 science from that. Did I really get 5 science from that? That's cool. Alright, what went wrong with the staging? There we go. What went wrong with the staging? There was definitely a problem somewhere. OTG USB is a real saver. Looks like you've just discovered something, TSG. What are you talking about? Is this something I should be aware of? Oh, these are all on single Do that. That should help. Okay, that should actually make it better. Who'd have thought a simple Minmus mission? When would you like to do a Patreon thing, Zed? It's very soon. I guess that now is the time if someone's asked. Yeah. It's finding something else that we're all bang into. That's the point right there. Something that Shrout and stuff can join in with. Alright, let's try this. Should hopefully be better. Maybe we'll have a saving mission on the way. Alright, 2, 1, go! Factorio? Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I've not played a single player Factorio yet, so it might be a little bit early to be going, yeah, multiplayer. But yeah, cool. Let's try it. I've got to see if other people are going to get involved though, obviously. Check chat on server. Can landcraft, can you? What are we lending craft for? Oh man, Lewis is still struggling. Can I get my CCAN folder sorted? Would that be... Don't play single player, especially the campaign. No, is it a bit cancer? Okay, they went off a lot better. Okay, no explosions there. Little disappointing, but I suppose technically we need this to not be explosive if at all possible. If at all possible. Okay, I'm gonna stay at roughly this inclination, maybe a little bit lower. Oh no! Oh! I feel it trying to tear me out of the skies. Yeah, we're actually at 230 right now. We're just about to pump through the hardest part, and man, the pull. Come on, let's go. But if you think about it, you have a controlled explosion constantly. What? This? Yeah. Don't seem to be... There we go. That's the type of speed we're looking at. Am I about to have my nose ripped off? Here's the question. We seem to just about be handling the speed well. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I drop these bottom tanks, because at the moment they're providing a fair bit of aerodynamic stability, I think. Yeah, look at that. They're the ones pulling down at the moment. We've got this lift on the go. That's really going to cause some troubles, but we seem to be doing alright. What's... Oh man, I am headed towards my Apple apps. We're not pushing it ahead at all. What about that? Can that help? That does help. Okay, that's much better. Much better. I'd obviously pulled too far over. Those lift surfaces are starting to gain momentum here. But it should be alright. We're about to drop a whole bunch of weight, so we'll see what happens when this happens. I've got a feeling we're going to like spin out wildly, but we'll find out. There we go. Or it could blow up my engine. I suppose all is good on any of those. That's a lie. Nothing is good here. I might just abandon these guys. So if I kind of go... Oh, no, I don't want to really mess up causality for other people. There's not that many people on board. If I go quit to menu and it goes abandon mission... Does it, like, full-on abandon them? Do I get to just go back and try again now? It does. Alright, that's interesting. Wow, we're only 40 minutes into the trip. I thought we'd pass an hour mark a little while ago. That's a thing. That is a thing. So have we heard any news from Northrop Grumman about what's been going on with the James Webb. Obviously, they had a bit of a snag up with their solar panel. No, it's not solar panel. Solar shield. That's the word I'm looking for. And I heard it got put back a little bit. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Test gets launched. Is it this month? Looking forward to that. I mean, just think about the think about all the knowledge we've gathered from Kepler, and now that we're going to have something that's like doing the same across the entire sky. I mean, that's it. All right, just going straight upwards. Do it. Do I have everyone on board? No, I don't want to switch the editor, please. Not sure where they all went. Not sure where they all went at all. There's no way we went through that many in such a short time. You, and you. All right, cool. We got a full complement. Loading simulator. When can I play the game? I would have thought we would have got there by now. Just going to quickly rearrange my microphone, guys. Sorry about that. I know that was probably a little bit clank. It was just right there, right where I needed to put stuff, so I had to move it out of the way. Alright, here we go, finally. Let's go there, go. We'll just go straight up. Just going straight up to about 13 or 14 kilometers. Then we'll start our turn, or maybe actually just a little bit off of straight up there. Okay, that's cool. I wish to travel faster. Is that a thing? Oh no! Look at that tank droop. Maybe not. Maybe not. I was going to see if we could go through the atmosphere at ×2 acceleration, but it doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. Turns out we've got quite a scared crew on the go. I suppose they are literally all terrified. I suppose they've seen what we've done to the previous occupants. Here we go. Captain, she seems to be fairly happy. In fact, everybody seems to have settled down now. They're like, yeah, solid booster separation has been done and is relatively clean. So what else could go wrong? What else could go wrong? I've just noticed that I am losing a little bit of speed here. I'm at full throttle. There we go. We're starting to pick it back up. All right, that's cool. That must be about the right sort of pace to get this done and going nicely. We are just crossing through the 7 kilometer mark, pushing our apoaps at the moment up to 10. We're looking for about an 80 kilometer apoap, so I can't see us needing to go any higher than that, at least just to get started anyway. Hopefully we can eventually get right to the surface of Minmus, but we're not going to do that from the first burn. No indeed, we're going to make sure that we get the circularization going around and making sure we can get, I don't know, any O-berth gains. I don't know if we're going to get any O-berth gains off of that, because technically we've got to put ourselves into that orbit, so that is a thing right there. Wow, it's become very grey outside all of a sudden. Every now and then I just look around and it's like, whoa, the world has changed whilst I've been talking here. It's weird. It's weird. So we've got some flags over there. That's pretty interesting. What have we got one called over there? Been there, mind it. Really? You mind that? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're about to run out of our second booster stage here. So it's not really a booster, it's a fuel stage, but we seem to be coming up pretty well. A much nicer approach than we were having on our last one. I'm still waiting for this to turn over to orbital rather than surface. I would have thought it would have done it by now. A little bit of a dump of tank there. Worked out pretty well for just dropping down behind me. If anybody was following my course, that would have been a problem for them. Very much, very much. Kills all Kerbals. What's that? Lewis has joined the server. Fine, yay! Alright, dude. Awesome. Nice one, nice one. I wonder what it was that I was missing from my explanation. Okay, we're going to go up to 75. I meant to kill the engines at that point. Let's go. Hello. I'm back over here. Nice. Alright. It's going pretty well. sip of not hot chocolate, sip of juice, and wow, probably need to come and tidy up the atmosphere at some point. The atmosphere, the low Earth orbit is what I was going for. At some point, maybe we need to tidy up the atmosphere as well. I mean, I've noticed that there's a lot of things just kind of kicking around separate from each other. I might go around and just tidy a few of these up at some point. Try and find just the core networks that are in place. Oh, we've got a screenshot coming in. Let's have a look. Biddy bam. That's a fine looking craft. Fine looking craft. You got a lander and a transfer vessel by the looks of it. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let's move this one over. Let's go, go, go. Stability assist to keep myself straight on the horizon here. Maybe could have gone a little bit sooner, but this is alright. This is going to give us a nice circular orbit here. Just kind of pull up a little bit should mean that we're going around. Indeed, congratulations, Lewis. Okay, is this going to pull out into a nice circular orbit? Hopefully this is going to come down towards me and circularize nicely here. Looking at my altitude, 76 kilometers, it is dropping relatively fast, though my downward speed is also dropping relatively fast, so it'll be interesting to see which one bottoms out first. Is that now going up? That is now going up. Alright, let's get a little bit more angle on the go. Point it upwards. Am I even thrusting right now? It looks like I am. No, my engine's just stopped. I knew it. And go. This should get us nice and round. Got some hmms in the chat. What's hmm, Zed? What's hmm? So when the numbers started going back up again, must have been the point where I lost engine. Makes sense. Makes sense. I guess I can now use the mouse on my phone, of which the screen was broken earlier today. Also, USB on the go means on the go. That mini USB to USB intake cable. Okay, fair enough. Okay, look at my numbers here. My downwards is about to get wiped out. At the same time, so is my periaps. This might actually mean that we end up in this mythical situation where I'm burning at my Apple apps whilst my periaps is going up. Normally we're like seconds away either side, but look at that. That's crazy. It's actually going on now. It's 30. Let's see what we can do about getting closer to the right numbers here. Apple apps is over around this way. Let's travel round. 57 is not quite good, but it's good enough. Use your mouse on your phone. Would you then, like, project your phone screen onto a laptop? Set that as target. Let's have a look. Twitchy, please test my craft. That was the one I'm using lately. I need to get this mission. This isn't even what I was supposed to be doing for all of today. I will. How am I control? Oh, did I forget to put on the most important part? Again, despite going back literally to fix it. No, here we go. Alright, cool. I was going to be like, what? I'm sure I did this, and I did do this. That's the important part, is I did actually do it, not the fact that I forgot afterwards. I have to carry my mouse with me, but now I can use it to unlock the phone and do stuff, as until now I could only press the 1, 4, and 7 and delete button. Wow. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Alright, can we now set up my maneuver nodes? That would be nice. Okay, sweet. I'm going to try and do this like low delta V maneuver. Can I please have this maneuver node? Thanks. It's a bit hard when there's so much stuff going on in the background. All the ships. Oh, look how close we were to hitting there. Can we make that work? Can I make it work? Yeah, ish. Just about there. That's my making it work. Just puts the cursor on your phone, okay. Okay, let's now warp to the next maneuver node. Let's see what happens. Gonna spin all the way around. Get ready to burn. Seconds away, though. Seconds away. I reckon it's going to take me 1:49 to perform this particular burn. I kind of don't believe it. I reckon it's going to be much quicker than that. Okay, so if it is 1:49, it should be burning soon. Let's just let it count down. About 50. Let's go for there. I reckons it is right. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Real question, of course, is have I under-budgeted for fuel? Once upon a time, it used to be that I over-budgeted everything, and now I'm just like falling short all the time. I'm not sure that I agree with this. I don't think it's a good way to do space travel. I think I preferred it when I had extra fuel. It is hot drink time. Pour them if you got them, folks. Pour them if you got them. So glad the cable came with the phone. I bet. No cables ever come with my phone. Okay, halfway through the burn. I've decided it's taking too long, so we're going to jump up to ×4 and do that much quicker. This should push us round into just the right orbit to go and meet Minmus. Okay, here we go. It's coming up close already. We've got to make sure that we overshoot just enough. I mean, if we waited a little bit, that would also have worked. But I wanted to get that descending node so I wouldn't have to do my inclination burn myself, because that is by far the most expensive part of any orbital maneuver, is changing your inclination by like orders of magnitude by far. It's pretty ridiculous. Stop buying your phones at the pawn shop. You got me, man. You got me. Okay, 12 days just to drift on out to Minmus. This is the problem with space travel. It just takes forever if you don't want to like burn all your fuel. 7 days just drifting out at the top here. I suppose it is the slowest part of the orbit, but man. I wonder how fast we're going to be ripping past each other. What is like the intersect speed here? Ooh, slow down there. Oh, it's only 200 meters per second extra. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to add a maneuver. We're going to just slow right down to a stop here. I might actually end up doing that on the other side of the planet so we can land on the day side. Not from this original burn, obviously, but I'm just going to bring us in like that. Is it me, or is that like exactly on the Terminator? Not the best. Not the best. All right, let's slow this all the way down to about yay, and then we'll come in on slow on the other side as well. If I bring the periaps down relatively low, then we can not take forever to do it. Okay, do we actually have anywhere on my readout what my delta V is left? No. Okay, well it looks like we're just going to be doing it all by gut travel. That's fine. I can live like that. I can live like that. Should have bought that more efficient engine. Like the Poodle is one of the most efficient, especially in the vanilla stock game without DLC. But you know, as soon as you get to the DLC, the Wolfhound engine is like, I don't know, quarter times again as good. I have lost Minmus. I don't know if you can tell by the way that I'm like frantically looking around, but I can't seem to spot it. Just cannot seem to spot it. I thought it was going to be above me. Ah, there it is. It was above me on the other way. It's such a thing, such a big thing as well. How do I miss these things? Okay, horizontal speed comes crashing down. That's pretty good. That's probably good enough for me. Yep, definitely is for me. Looks like we're going to have a... Well, let's first do some deep Minmus science. That's probably a thing that we need to do, right? Let's open all this up first. Observe that. Open these. Let's get all this lot. Log temperature. I can't send it straight to the... it's because I've already... No. That's not how it works. You used to be able to... Let's review that data. Does that not get to go inside? I thought you could just go straight like that. Oh well, obviously I am a little bit misinformed. Log pressure data. Let's keep all those. So let's get a scientist out. EVA. Hi. How's it going? Yeah, you are actually the dude I wanted. Let's collect data. Remove. Restore. Drift on up. Log the temperature. No, I wanted to take the temperature, not log it. Whatever. Take data. Take data. Collect data. Restore. Okay, that should be all the sciences. Now, can I put this in here whilst I've got scientists inside? I don't know. This is a experimentation at the science lab. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? I don't want a board. I want to store experiments. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's put this guy back away. He's like, I'm free! I would have thought that they would have interacted well together. What's going on, squad? Your new parts don't work well. That was a terrible EVA experience. Alright, I'm good. I've got to stop pressing shift to go forwards. This is what's going wrong here. Okay, now I should be able to review data. Why aren't they going in? Maybe I've done it before. I didn't think I had. Okay. Not enough crew, but I brought extra science crew. Where are these guys living then? Wait, what? How many people are up here? Wait, what's going on here? Have I got people in the wrong spot? Transfer crew. Yeah, I must have. Transfer crew. Who here is a scientist? Does it tell me? So Frosty, yeah, is a pilot. Oh man, I've filled them up the wrong way around, haven't I? That's what's gone down. Let's get where's the transfer button gone? Anyone other than Frosty. Okay, there we go. Now, who else is the other pilot? Captain. Okay, so we transfer crew. Yeah, Captain up there. Okay, cool. And then we should be able to finally put this scientist back inside. That explains a lot. Did you hear Texan and Australian Twitchy pass through? Yeah, you did. Right, board this up. Now, can we do this? Review data? Yeah, okay, there we go. Man, that really confused me there for a little bit. Let's start that research and leave it ticking over while we try and move on to our next place of getting extra research. So let's close that up. Move to the top here. Warp. Go. That's the problem with these low gravity moons, is everything takes forever to enact. That was a little bit too far. Something like that. I mean, I would like to get this right down at the bottom. Let's put you over here. Warp here. Oh, someone appears to be doing stuff at some point. Are you in the future? Are you in the past? Why has my electric charge dropped down to nothing? Can I reorientate and get some more power? Is that better? Has this stopped researching? No, it's still researching. Good. A whopping 2 science points. Nice. Oh, this is always the worst. You try and organise yourself to catch as much sunlight as possible, and then suddenly you need to point in the other direction. You're just like, no. Okay, is that better? car has to go. That's fair enough. No electric charge because obviously things are going down. That's just hilarious. Let's inactivate that and just wait for the SAS to build up enough. Oh man, this is going to take a little while now. We've got to wait for the random tumbling of the universe. Labs take a lot of power, yeah. We were doing alright until I started moving around as well, and then suddenly everything was wrong. Come on, random machine. Let's get turny. Is he even going to try and point in the right direction? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. ×4 is definitely the way to do this stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. Are we anywhere near Apple-Apps right now? Peri-Apps, sorry. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's bring down our time accelerate. Let's get this Peri-Apps like perilously close. Perilous Peri-Apps. That's obviously what we're going for here. Where am I going to be landing? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. We're just going to kind of swing down this way. Do I even want to land on Minmus right now, or do I want to keep looking at the sun? I kind of feel like that might be the thing I do, is I just want to turn over some science first. Pizza in a cup. Alright, latest buddy. Okay, that's direct sunlight. Let's turn this back on. Start that research. What's the maximum I can speed up past this height? Yeah, maybe we'll have to... It doesn't completely burn me out. It just majorly burns me out. It's not quite looking at the sun either, is it? Let's try and make that better if we can. Is this going in the right direction? It is actually going in the right direction. Awesome. Something like that. I'm looking at the shadow on these things here. These extrusions. No, not that way. This way. I think that'll do it. Okay, we got some power. Not a great deal, but we got some. Is that literally the fastest we can do this in? Oh, okay, I might have to lift my orbit up a little bit. The reason I came down here, let's deal with the reason I came down here first, shall we? Let's open this up. Let's see if we can get some low Minmus science. Near Minmus, that's what we're looking for. Thank you. You, observe mystery goo, near Minmus. Brilliant. Log temperature, or maybe we've just done that one, and maybe the atmospheric temperature. Data is what we're after. Yeah, it is the atmospheric data. And then finally, observe mystery goo. We've got some lab analysis complete in a few places. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright. Need to let many days pass. What's the... 12 kilometers appears to be the minimum that we're looking for here. Where does it start telling us no, not this fast? Okay, so it's about 20 kilometers. Alright, gonna bear that in mind. We're gonna take this, add this maneuver, just push it up a little bit. I'm sure it's not going to cost us too much delts to do that. Point in the right direction, 6.1, I will take that definitely. Warp to next maneuver. I like the fact that my orbit stops me going into the dark plane of Minmus. Okay, is that enough sunlight? Yeah, that is enough sunlight. Awesome. Oh, that was That was a burn and some, but I'll take it. Okay, let's just let's push this round at a ridiculous rate now. Suddenly planet spinning past. The look at this, I'm being turned round every time I do an orbit somewhere. That's interesting. Why is it turning me relative to the skybox every time I get down low? I mean, it's keeping my solar panels charged up enough, so I'm not that bothered. So we can get like 500 science done here. That's pretty good. If we can get that done, that puts us the majority of the way from where I want it to be. What can we do whilst we leave this running? I mean, I suppose it's kind of like a go on an ELU mission type time. So that's 200 science. The real question now, alright, I'm going to let it tick over to 3. The real question now is once we get up to 300 science, which is kind of one of my goal marks for this mission, do we then all go and work on the Z mission a little bit more, as I'm now at the point of the next launch? Or do we not? Do we find something else to do here? Make your votes now. Come on, 300 is so close. All this spinning round just to watch this little number here go up. Watching this number go down. Alright, that will do me. Let's just break it by jumping out of science as quick as possible. Clean those experiments. I will do that. Transmit the science home as well. We should have more than enough power, right? Is that a thing? Bam. No, maybe not. How do I stop? So I should be able to go you there, if you could. Allow partial. And you as well. Allow partial. Is that right? Is that what we want? It says allow partial. I should have allow partial. Okay. Now transmit it home. We got through a fair bit of that science. That pointed right at the sun. Actually, that is I cannot point that more at the sun. So Zed wants me to go do the Z mission. That might be a shout. Can we like do this? Let's stop that research. There we go, 100% done. Bam. Alright, we're going to leave this here for now. Its next trick is to land on Minmus. And gather a bunch of science from there. But I think it's going to take a little while. Alright. It's I would save it, but it's DMP, so whatever. Let's go have a look at this mission. Oh, Zed, actually, there is something I wish to bring to your attention, and I'm not sure whether it does or doesn't work. I shall show you. Play missions. Let's get that dark multiplayer thing out of the way. Down the bottom, splash down, so spawn vessel. Continue. As soon as we load. It's a long loading time today. Oh wow. Oh me, oh my. Alright, you must now build an unnamed vessel to continue the mission. Alright, that's cool. I can do this. I can do this. Wow, what is up with this loading screen recently? Alright, so it says here Clampatron docking port. I'm like, alright, cool, we'll put a Clampatron docking port over. We come to the coupling, and I've either got a senior, which I put on, and a junior, which I'll put on. But neither of which give me the tick. Let's put the rest of the stuff on as well, just to make sure we got it right. Mobile processing lab. So there's the hitchhiker storage. There's the Drill-O-Matic. There's the Convertitron. Mobile processing. That's the science. This one as well. So mobile processing, hitchhiker storage, Convertitron, Drill-O-Matic, and then yeah, and then it says for the Clampatron, but these two don't seem to do it. So we leave and we don't save. If we go to the builder, oh gosh, as soon as it lets me in there. Oh, it's not going to let me have my... It's okay, that's fine, doesn't matter. We leave. I like the amount of science there, buddy. You don't know how to fix it. I'm going to go have a look now and see if I can figure out how to fix it. If we go mission builder, we open up your thing. It's in here. Zed's holiday home. So modify Kerbal EVA. On the moon. Okay, here we go. This spawn vessel. I think this is the one. So this required parts down here. Like, I have no idea why it's telling you that. Is this the one? Yeah, that you can use that when actually what you should be doing. I can't even click it. So I'm guessing the required parts got set before this did. Not sure how to make this a thing. So we can turn these on and off, but this one just not... Why won't you let me turn this on or off? Unavailable parts. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Available. Then why won't it? That is a thing. I would have thought this would have been it. I then click these and go test, save and continue. I want to go from splashdown. Oh, don't tell me I don't have it. What do you mean check? Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's this one. How come all the others are not alright at this point? I don't get it. I don't get it. The only thing I've changed is this bit here. So why is it telling me earlier on? Oh no, I don't want that. Stop. Why is it telling me that earlier on my tests are not valid? Can I save it? save, leave. Let's see what happens if I just press go now. Will it even let me? That's the question. Now that I've made a change in the editor, will it let me carry on with the save that I've been running previously? I don't know. I don't know. I suspect what's going to happen, because of some things that have happened previously, is that it's going to load the old state. So if I click that, and we come down to spawn vessel, go continue. Continue? I pressed continue. Is this the point where I've like crashed the game because it's trying to change something that's okay? Let's have a look. Let's go in and see what we got. Does it say Clampatron docking port at the top or not? It's a long old loading screen. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, so it says Clampatron docking port at the top. It's annoying. That is super annoying. What does it say if I come over here and have a look? Yeah, it's loaded the old state, which is kind of what I was expecting. If I clear everything out, I can start again. But that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do at all. Now, it is just a simple case of doing the 3 landings, but... yeah, there's version 7. Can't recover him, unfortunately. Version 7 was the winner there. And there's all sorts of things on version 7 that is just, like, not right. I got a load of stuff that are, like, handovers from previous stuff and things like that. So yeah, I think the way to fix it is to either allow the docking port to be used, or yeah, something like that. Let's quit. Let's go work on a mission. Let's go work on a mission to go and visit the Moon Arches. Do you reckon we can do that? The Tri-Moon Arch race? Is that a thing that can be done? I think that's a thing that can be done. We'll give people wide open access to do whatever they want. I'm going to look down here and go KSP Mun Easter. Let's see where it says that the Mun Arches are, because I believe there's 3 of them, right? I have zoomed in far too much and can't read anything here. Cabin Mun. Right, 3 monoliths. Okay, maybe we could do the monolith then. 3 giant arches. There we go. We've got 3 giant arches. Okay, they're fairly easy to spot. Now, if I keep these numbers back here somewhere, hopefully without coloring up my chat. Okay, not play missions. Create new mission. Start node and spawn vessel, that's fine. We then want to go distance to thing. Now what we could do is go landed vessel, but I don't want to make the people doing this mission have to land. I want to say distance. Test distance. Is that active vessel? Can we go distance to asteroid flag, celestial body, Kerbal location? Yes, we can. So we go from active vessel to Mun position. Let's just go from here to here quick. Let's read our first location off. Where did I put it? It's hidden. It's back here. Okay. Can I have it, please? Thanks. We need, this is Kerbin, 12 north by 39 east. There's some finer numbers, but let's put the 12 first. I've got a feeling this is not going to be the right type of numbers. 12 north by 39 east. 39 east. 30. That's close. Let's see if we zoom in and get any different here. Will we be able to see it? That's the question. Will we be able to see it? Yes. Yes, we will. Look at that right there. Do you guys see that? I will zoom in a little closer on it. If we can move the map around. Look at that. That is positioning right there. Okay, so we move this in and we move this one. Can I move it up, please? Thanks. Just to be like that. All right. Distance. We're going to go less than 100 meters. Something like that. What do you need to do to fix the problem? I believe the thing you need to do is go to the vessel spawn. Let me put this tri-arch challenge. Okay. We're going to save this. Oh, man. Fly to the 3-man arches. Okay. Let's just go okay. Open Zed's Holiday House. Okay, so I believe it's this spawn vessel here. Is it this spawn vessel here? Yeah, so this is all the moon stuff. And then you splash down and you spawn a vessel. Then somewhere down here... Can I stop moving around, please? Seriously, every time I move to the side. Well, anyway, this spawn vessel here. You go down and look in the required parts, and you need to either unclick this one, the Clampetron dock. Well, you need to unclick that one, the Clampetron docking port. It might be greyed out, at which point you need to swap this unavailable and available parts over. That's a must right there. That's what I think you need to do. Because you have made the docking port that is required unavailable to use. So one of those two things need to change. Don't save. Tryouts challenge. Open. Alright, cool. Ah, it didn't save my positioning. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we can do this again though, because we know exactly what's going on. That's impossible. Change from unavailable to available parts. If you look, spawn vessel here, you've got unavailable. Go, whichever one you're on at the moment, I think you're on available. Go to unavailable. No. You already did that, Zed. Why don't you're gonna have to ask yourself. I'm not sure how you managed to do that, but that is the problem that we have: is the fact that it is required, but I'm not allowed to use it. So yeah, that's the problem. Obviously, Kerbal have, the new squad people have not done their homework on what is and isn't possible. So we want this to be celestial, but no, Kerbal fly the location. Bam. What were the numbers again? Can anyone remember the numbers? The mun was like 33 and 12, right? Let's get the time of day right and zoom right in. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. I've got it back here, so I'll have another drink. There's Monolith 12:39. 39, there we go. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Saw it. Took a little time to find it, but there we go. Now the other one, I believe, is just like the southern reflection of this. Still have to do the mission from the beginning. Yeah, but that's not actually too much of a bother. I've done that fly bit a few times now. I've got that part of the mission down. Right, save it. That's good. We then want to go to the next test distance. I'm going to pull this one down here. Going to have a same setup where it's to a location on the Mun. 3 giant rock, 12 south by 140 west. Wow, 140 and 12, somewhere like this. Okay, let's zoom right in, see what we can see. This is spot a moon arch. Give out a shout. Oh, there it is. Spotted it already. Bam. Alright. That's what we want there. Gonna fix it and send me the update. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Operator less than. We're gonna go for 100 again. That's gonna be like super close, super close. And then finally, we want the next one. It's a shame I can't like copy these. Redo, undo, minimize, maximize, restore. It's not really what I'm after. Okay, finally, 2 north by 81 east. I've got a feeling this one wants to be the first, actually, and then... Alright, anyway, 2 north, 81 east, right? 2 north, 81 east. Distance to location on the mun. Forgotten the numbers already. I cannot believe it. 281. 2 north, 81 east. 2 north... no, 81 east. Should read it out the other way around. It's going to be there. Oh, I believe I've been to this one several times before. Yeah, I know this one. Okay, so that's the Tri-Mun challenge, right? Let's delete. I think we want this like this. We go from this one to this one, this one to this one, and this one to this one. It should be a trip around the equator with an up-down wobble all the way, and we'll say that this is actually end node. All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to actually start this on a new launch pad on the moon already. I think that's probably a good idea. So we go to spawnables, spawn launch site. We're going to say that this is a launch site on the moon. There. Whereabouts on the moon? Obviously, we go distance around. Starting to wonder which way we actually want to do this. Let's find 140. What was the other one? It was 140 minus 12. Okay, so we got 144 and minus 13. It should be quite a distance away. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what we get. Test, save and continue. Literally care nothing for design here. We're just gonna put a bunch of this underneath here. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do it on such low part count, but I believe in myself. I believe that it's a thing we can do. Okay, let's try that. Start mission. See what we get. I'm expecting this to be a fail, just to point out quickly. I think what we need is a first stage that pushes you straight into orbit. Just go, and then you use the rest of your fuel in your upper stage to like swing back and forth. Maybe we'll find out. This is not the launch site I wanted to launch from. Return to mission builder. Yes, I know what's gone wrong. We can fix this. So where it says spawn, if we can get this spawn vessel, launch site is going to be down here, unnamed launch site. Let's name our launch site, shall we? Let's call it Mun Tri Arch Start. There we go. Let's give it a name. Do I have this unnamed? I do, thanks. Let's launch it up, start the mission, see what we got going. Unable to start mission, why? Why are we unable to start mission? Because unnamed... Does that not change it automatically? Oh, that's very badly programmed. What are they doing? Just storing strings back there instead of reference numbers. Oh my gosh. That's like, ew. I hope I never make a mistake like that. Alright, load. Fly. Let's go. What are we going to see? 1.5 delts. That's not really going to be enough. Kilometer delts. Delta K? Maybe? Loading screen. Okay, so here we are on our beautiful Mun launch pad. I don't like these launch pads. I think they're just so minimal, like minimal to a fault. Okay, where is our first go-to? Why do we not have a go-to? How is this How is the first thing broken? Like seriously, like what did I do? What did I do wrong? End test. Let's go and have a look. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Look, start time 0. Move forwards to this place. We've got end node over here. I don't understand why that wouldn't have worked. Spawn vessel, spawn launch site. Why not? Save and continue. That should be fine. Anybody see any problems here? Probably not. There's only 2 people out there, so one of them's probably me. Alright, let's try and launch this out. Alright, is it going to give me the object? Ah, because I didn't tick the objective node box. I know what's wrong now. I know what's wrong. Oh, oh, okay, so it is Zed and Landstrider, not just me being the other person. Alright, there we go. Cool. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Twice as popular as I thought it was. Alright, yeah, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Let's go to the mission builder. Let's do this. I'm glad you guys appreciate my humour. This needs to be turned to an objective node. I wonder why they're not automatically objective nodes. You would have thought that would have been a thing, especially the end node. I would have made them auto. Actually, I wouldn't. I would have forgotten all about it, and then some little jumpy kid like myself would be like, "Oh, why do you do that? It's so obvious." You know, oh, but everything's obvious when you're not trying to make it up from scratch. Open that, go, fly. Like an eagle. I'm not going to start any more of that, but I'm being laughed at already. What is this? Despite my terrible internet, over the entirety of this stream, I've only dropped 12 frames, so that's not too bad. Okay, now do I get them as objective nodes? No. Okay, so that's a little bit better. They do need to have markers set up, and I'm not sure how to do that. Learning this system all together. I wonder how many actual experts there are out there already that are like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know how to do this. It's so painfully obvious." I'm sure there's more than a few there. Options, activate only, no. Event node, when this node others down the path until it activates. No, that's not what I'm after there. Do we have position? Maybe spawn a marker? Is that a thing? Test distance? I'm sure that this test distance was either. I've got Landstrider doing it now. Fly like an eagle. Is there a show waypoint? Utility, dialogue messages, no, mission time, spawning asteroid flag. Maybe we'll do an asteroid mission at some point. Recover resource, change the resources. Maybe a go-to. Maybe that's a little bit better than a test distance. All right, let's How do I steal the information? Let's call this. Oh, unfortunately, it's not a case of let's call this, is it? I've got to put in these numbers because that is right in the middle. Okay. 140.69. We'll type these in. Minus 140. 12.47, and of course we're actually on the moon. Very important, very important. Bring this down to a small radii. Let's go like 5k. That sounds good to me. Can I get all that? 5k. Ignore surface velocity because I want this to be happening fast. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of that and then just kind of see what happens if I do this and this. Save launch. Do you mind all these sparky noises in the background? Can't you see I'm trying to be professional as I glug on my hot chocolate? Alright, let's launch. Start mission. Are we even going to see the marker this time? Hopefully we should at least see the marker this time. So those test distances, I actually need to turn it into some sort of like prestige piece. You know, like if you get, you know, the whole idea is to get close to the Monarch. But if you fly right through the middle of it, you get extra points, right? That's how it should be. All right, I've got one of them. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's almost exactly where I needed to go. Okay, let's activate that. Let's see what happens. So you're over that way, right? Yeah, you're over that way somewhere. Go. That's quite some acceleration this little craft has got. That's pretty cool. I want to try and make sure that our apoapse is kept as low as possible. Definitely don't want to be going over too much there. Okay, is this going to put me exactly where I need to be? I think so. I think so. Let's see how this works out. I would like to do a radio in. That might be a little bit suicidal. We're going to clear this mountain. We're going to clear this. Ah, my marker's like well underground. That's no good. That's not what I want at all. Come on, let me go through it. I'll radio out. Oh, there is like zero chance of me being able to thread underneath that. It's a bit of a shame, but that didn't. Oh, of course, because it's so far underground. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. There's got to be a way of bringing it up, right? There's got to be a way. So it's this one here. Can I please look at it? Oh, it takes so long. Ignore surface velocity, radius, whatever. Is there a like on the surface setting? So for a lot of these, you can put on the surface. No, it doesn't look like that is one, which brings it up no matter what. But it doesn't look like that's a way of doing it. Any active vessel, I literally don't mind. So none of these are what I'm after. Okay, we're gonna have to just kind of like make it bigger. That is actually a great shame. There's no way of making it, bringing it up. No, I can't seem to. Is that just a always? Yeah, that's a shame. That is. No way of going above the surface. No, that's real. That's really bad, actually. That's really bad. Okay, let's just go 10 kilometers flat. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what that gives us. I'll just take the same vessel again, thanks. It's a good test vessel. Works out pretty well. There's so many nuances to this to this mystery builder. Oh, well, why not mystery builder? Why not? To this mission builder. And it's, they all seem really badly thought out. You know, everything seems to be like relative to the planet's core rather than its surface, when like you're trying to fly over stuff and things like that, and when it is the core you can't actually lift it up at all. Yeah, I'm not overly impressed with how this has gone down. I feel like there's big room for improvement on a lot of this. Let's go there. Actually, we need to turn this on, don't we? So I can actually see where we're going. Activate navigation. Sweet. Go. I'll make sure we've got the pep to make it where we need to go. Maybe a little bit up. So is that the one I'm after? Well, yeah, it's not the best look though, is it? I'm full on pushing my Apple apps behind me. That's pretty funny. Must be pointed downwards. Not sure how I feel about this. Let's just put it back. Well, there we go. That's my mun trajectory. Out, if possible. Not liking the look of that. Okay, that should give me some clearance. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Does that look like I'm gonna make it? Yeah, kind of, actually. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not gonna hit it in the right spot. Am I gonna make this? Is this gonna be like edge of your pants stuff? Because it's all about the edge of your pants, right? Oh, I clicked the other button. Please turn me around. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Full throttle, go. Oh! I was determined to get through there and up and out the other side. I was looking so good. But still, that's, I suppose that's a little bit better. That's not quite the perfect. Do they not count it as done? It looks like not. But I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining for this adventure. I will see you guys next time, where I'll probably have a refined version of this. We can do some more anti-gravity racing on server. Or maybe I'll start a oxygen not included stream. I don't know. There's only 2 people here, so you guys tell me what you guys want to see. That's always the best way of doing it. But I will see you then. Oh, and we're going to do that. If you're wondering why I'm stopping early, it's because I really need to pee.